Alright, it's been about 2 years since I've done an update on this tractor, and I thought it was about time. A couple of updates, some front weights. Those are just some wheel weights. Fits like a Cub Cadet. I fixed the hood stack. A little peek in there. Oh, yeah, can't open it. The hood collides with the weights. Yeah, but that's a stack. I don't know what else I needed to update. Maybe heat exchanger for the transmission. That's been doing really well. Like I said, I think I got it set to like 147 degrees or something. That's an oil filter bypass. Well, I guess it's a rerouter, I think. So it just reroutes the oil out one side, back in the other, through the oil filter. There's the temperature switch for it. Alright, there was a couple more things I just remembered I'd like to talk about. If you happen to lose the drive in your front wheels, there's a propeller shaft that goes, well, I guess maybe a drive shaft that goes to your front axle. And what happens is there's the bearing housing right here. Well, that shaft likes to slide forward, and then where it connects to the transmission in the rear, you can kind of see that shaft. You can kind of see that shaft there. That shaft will slide out of the transmission in the rear. You'll lose your front wheel drive. So if you lose your front wheel drive, there's some snap rings that hold that drive shaft back here, that hold that drive shaft. There you go. See if I can get you in there. Yeah, you can see that snap ring right there on the shaft. That snap ring will come out of the groove. And then that whole shaft, it'll slide forward and the splines will disengage from the transmission. The other thing I wanted to talk about is the propeller shaft. It goes from the engine. Yeah, see that flange shaft right there? That's the propeller shaft. And that's the main driving shaft for your transmissions. So, it's the big shaft right there. I actually have one out. So here's one of the propeller shafts from a different GR. What happens is, well, these shafts, they're not really bent, but the alignment that they produce these with is just horrific. And so it's not too bad up at the engine side, but at the spline side, the slip yoke end, you'll get I've seen anywhere from 3/16 to over a 1/4 inch of the shaft vibrating from side to side. So I guess run out, but I don't know that it's really run out. It's just the shaft is, it's probably just the slip yoke. I never really got a clear definition, but because it vibrates so bad, it likes to wipe out the infamous bearing back in that transmission. Yeah, I guess you could see it. Maybe, yeah. Yeah, but it likes to, looks like I got something hanging there. Oh geez. But yeah, and it's not like you can just go get this thing balanced. I had to get a flange made. So they could probably chuck this up at a transmission repair shop or a drive shaft repair shop. That's usually that's where I take it to, is a drive shaft repair shop. So I made a flange that they could bolt to their machine on both ends. Just got an old spline from another GR, and they could fit this whole propeller shaft into their balancing machine. But they couldn't balance it, so what they did, they just said they heat straightened it. So I don't really know what that means. I mean, I've tried to watch a couple of YouTube videos on it. I really don't understand the mechanics of how that works. But it came up pretty dang straight. It almost eliminated, well, it did eliminate the vibration from a different GR that I had. I haven't balanced the shaft on this one yet. But do get that done. If you have a current GR, do get that shaft balanced. If you buy a new GR, do get that shaft balanced. And start it up and watch it. But if you look under here while this thing's running, yeah, just follow that shaft back. You can see it. While it's running, you know what, I might even just try to start that up. Oh yeah, new gauge sets. Well, it's the same gauge sets, but I got them mounted so it's not so junky. GRs, man, I don't know what it is. It's the same exact engine as my BX, but you got to preheat the crap out of it. I don't understand it. Like I said, this block is from a BX. That shaft vibrated. I'll bet that was 3/16 of an inch of run out. It was awful. So this is a different GR 2100. We got it just to kind of fix it up and sell it. Got it on the cheap. This drive shaft we actually did get straightened out. Again, they can't balance it. I'll see if I can get you a video of that one running. I'll go ahead and start it up. So there you have it. If you notice the wagon wheel effect on that last one, how it vibrated like 3/16 of an inch. This one's vibrating 1/16 of an inch maybe, if you even noticed it.